Welcome back everyone, Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Away from Life. You survived a helicopter crash. Going home is your top priority. Live as a castaway. Survive the dangers of the islands by using your environment to find food, build shelter, craft tools to extend your stay, explore the secrets of the islands and their surrounding waters, and carve your way home. This is coming out on the 22nd of April. It's from Cursor Games. It should be out and available on Steam at the time this video is going live. So thank you for the dev as well for providing me a key to check this out early. It is releasing into early access. I don't know the price or anything like that. There wasn't any details about that. But it's planned to be in early access till the end of 2026. And there's going to be loads of new features and all that kind of stuff over the course of the development. And we're going to check it out and see what it's all about. Survival, the dev themselves said they're very inspired by Raft, The Forest, Rust, and many more classic survival games. And yeah, you can also play this co-op as well. We're going to be playing it solo, so sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Away from Life. So we do have a choice here of difficulty. Peaceful is just exploring, but they'll run away. No sharks. Simple is focused on exploring without spending time keeping your character alive. Normal is your default, and then hard is, you know, more careful planning and all that stuff. We'll just go for normal. I always like to try like the original dev's kind of idea of balance here. We're gonna see what this is like. Okay, we're gonna be playing this 4K, 120 frames. DLSS set to quality. It looks quite nice. Okay. Away from Life. You see a few islands off in the distance as well. Bottle just disappeared. So F looks at our watch very much like The Forest and Green Hell. And then within the watch, use the mouse wheel, the fatigue, and the time, compass. Then you can set a waypoint as well. Okay, let's grab some sticks and stones. Kind of glowing somewhat. Reminds me a little bit of was that one I was really excited for it. Should probably go back to it and see how it's developed as well. But Project Castaway. A little crab. Just chilling. And the AI is not there in that one yet. A nice little relaxing music, really. Okay, so now we need to find stones. I always struggle to find stones in these games. I do need to turn on the VSync. One sec. Okay. Yeah, it's better. I was getting those little like VSync lines. Are these... So these aren't stones. These don't count. Like a little... What is he? A little turtle. He's teeny tiny. Massive starfish. Sounds like combat music. Oh yeah, there's a snake. It's a snake. Is he gonna actually chase me that much? Oh, this crab's walking. Some combat. Wait, is that another snake? I can find wood. Tab opens up our inventory. You can kind of see no character creator or anything at the moment. You got journal, the experience. Oh, what? Oh my god. It's a giant wasp. We actually have an axe. He gave us one already. There we go. Oof. Direct hit. Okay. He's a bit of a fade out, I think, for the combat music, but we found, you know, we found rocks at the end of the day. That's a positive. I didn't realize I had an axe already. Yeah, I know it was on my toolbar, but still. It might be just because early access, so they started me off with a bit of gear there. Oh, there we go. We can open that. That's cool. And we break this. Yeah, okay. We got some scrap. Hope for more to be in there, but that's quite cool. Oh, be careful of snakes then as well. We need one more stone, don't we? Typical. Got some more stone over there. You can't open this, we gotta like break it open. Got 9 cloth. So you kind of got your equipable slots on the left hand side. You got damage reduction and some protections. We've got to be careful of that. We've got our health, water, food, vitamins, energy, and temperature. All there. You have a skill tree. Decrease fall damage. Hunger will decrease. Increase swim speed. Then you got your fortitude as well. Oxygen or full damage depending on what you fancy. You just grab one of these. Running pretty well at the moment. So stone, axe, and pickaxe. We go crafting. We've got a list of crafting items here. No crafting bench at the moment. We can do a stone axe and a stone pickaxe. There we go. And we already had a axe technically, but we've got that there. Craft a building hammer, which is there, but we need some more stone for that. Okay, craft building hammer. Build any object with the building hammer. Okay, and then I guess I don't know why games do this though. Why do we only have 5 hotkey slots? Okay, so right click to open building. Okay. Yeah, seen this kind of building system before. You can kind of see, just need sticks for the thatch, wood and wooden sticks for the actual wooden ones. Then you got your stone. You can go all the way up to those. So we'll probably stick with a thatch one to begin with. You can do that, and then place those in there. An island over there as well. Like, those are little islands. And then you can upgrade them as well. So you can upgrade them to wood, which is quite a cool thing. And then you can repair them or rotate them as well and destroy them. That's by holding the R key. Got some nice quality of life. Let's do our survival wood chopping experiment. What I like to do in every survival game we play. I want to see what it's like. It's the kind of game where you get XP for every little thing you do. You get XP on the top right there. Okay. So it sounded okay falling. And then it's one of those where the tree falls and it splits into lots of little logs that you can then pick up. And we only got 2 wood out of it. Unless, I don't know if I'm missing some. But it seems like that was that. And then I think there we go, that's gone there as well. I think the wood chopping thing itself, obviously early access, so hopefully we'd see a change with this, but kind of just indents, doesn't it? It's like not voxel based, but I mean, this one's not even moving at all, but there you go. There we go. Okay. Pretty interesting though. I hope like there's like decent things to do in each on the islands. Let's go here. Build that. And then we want... We have enough for that one? Door frame. Okay. Yeah, and you do need your... Need to pick up some sticks now. Can we craft sticks, I guess, from a log? A workbench, we need some more scrap and some wooden planks. Okay. I'll pick up some more stone. Doesn't seem like there's a weight system. Seems like it's slot based. I'm guessing, is this the way to get more? Oh god. Oh, it's a boar. Oh no. Like how the music's just random each time. I don't know if we beat a boar with an axe. Maybe. The thing that's stopping us from swimming over as well is that the sharks. Okay, he's not reacting. I'm taking more damage from the bee. The wasp. He's still... We need to use a knife to cut. Rope. Underwear. Okay. Did you make rope? From cloth? No, cloth is from rope. Must be from a workbench then. Okay. Well, I don't know if he's going to despawn. Definitely needs a bit of work on the AI. I mean, he chased me, but then he didn't... I don't know how there's the blood in the axe, though. It's like he chased me, and then when I attacked him from behind, he didn't really... Well, he didn't react at all, did he? Got some sulfur, some iron, and stone. Okay. Nice. Get some different materials coming out of that. Sulfur and iron again. Okay. Looks like this could have been a little place for us to have a little hut. Quite idyllic, really, isn't it? Some water still. You can have it so that your stats show all the time as well. You don't have to. You can just have it run off your watch. And the fatigue is going up, which I don't know what you guys think. I personally think it should be 100% decreasing down to 0%, whereas it seems like it's 0% is full energy. But I get it, because your fatigue, you are 0% fatigued and then you're 100% fatigued. But I don't know. Feels like kind of expect it to be like energy based in these kind of games, but you can make little fish traps as well. Fishing rod. A bow. Need some more scrap, really. Maybe we can make... More of these, right? More sticks. We need a way to like turn the logs into sticks. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with the chopping, like the in progress chopping animations. I think at the moment it works. It'd be cool to see that improved and fleshed out over early access. Stamina and the regen seems fairly friendly. We pick up oh no, it went that way. There we go. Got coconut as well. So we gotta break the coconut. Oh, there we go. You can throw it. And then you get half of coconuts. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Hold left click. We can then eat. That's done a bit of food and water. What's this to find and destroy a barrel, a box, and a metal barrel and a wooden barrel? Okay. You can look at them and see their durability. More sticks now. And for simplicity, I was going to say I was going to make a flat roof, but I don't think you can. I think you need to put those up there. That's a top roof. Alright. Oh no, there you go. I need a few more, but we're almost there. Does seem like there's little like gaps and things where this could be like neater, but serviceable at the moment. Imagine a lot of this solo dev, by the way, this made all this. Imagine a lot of this will be improved and overhauled over time. I'm very grateful for the little hand icon there. It's all good. Wonder if this is anything different. Okay, we get some leaves for that. It's pretty cool first impressions. Okay. So we are going to need crafting workbench and probably a campfire. Seems like we have clothes at the moment, so that seems fine in terms of, yeah, we got some stuff. A little bit of sun protection. Go around and find those barrels and stuff. Have a little wander around the circumference of the island. Got food if we need it. Just gonna eat a lemon. Pretty shipwrecked. How much worse can it get? That freaking Komodo dragon. Those are not to be messed with. No, they're not to be messed with. Yeah, we need a bow or a spear or something. There's a metal barrel. Here we go. There's the scrap metal. He's still after us. Run, 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 run. Okay, so there's Komodo dragons on the island. The crabs just multiplied. Well, say it works, I guess. It's the AI for the enemies. I think they're a little bit weak at the moment. Oh, we're low stamina, we can't jump. Yeah. Oh, box there. I don't know if we can... What is here? Dude! Trying to find where the... Oh, battery. Was that in the water? I'm not sure if I'm honest. Combat music started. Kind of full. Obviously raw crab we don't want to be eating. Some lemon seeds, so it's farming as well. Couldn't see a shark, but got O2 as well. Imagine as you go further, when the sharks will spawn. Quite funny because the music kicks in before the enemy does, so you're like, wait, where are they? Okay. Don't know what they were. There's something there. Something not liking us. There we go. Oh, a lighter. It's going to be better than lemon seeds, I think, right? Used to craft rope. Can we search that? It must be a workbench item. Oh, aviator glasses. Of course. I've got a lighter. There's an old boy. Any lockpick to get in there? You can't pick that one. What is that? Oh, some nails. Okay. I don't even know what that is. Need to make like a chest or something like that. Raw crab, we can catch more. Same with coconut fiber. Oh, that's sulfur. And nails. And then quite generous that there's no weight limit. Sometimes it sounds like there's someone behind me. I know it's me, but... sounds like it's getting dark. There's the barrel. There's the rope. Destroyed boat. I think it is a snake. Oh, a low hunger. Okay, and thirst. That's gone right down. Here we go, and then we're just gonna sit and munch all of these. I think 42 and 53. Oh, like a bloom on the watch. There we go. Just like 5% of each, I think. Well, 10%, right? 10%. Not too bad. We don't actually have a torch, so... we are extremely full. Live a day on the island. We wanted actually, wasn't it? Was the... oh no, that's our other stuff. Or whatever those other bits were. It wants us to catch a fish. Oh, it's a snake. Snakes like salt water? Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Go on then. Gotcha. He came out of a rope. Need a knife as well. Okay, let's drop the palm leaves over there. Drop the sulfur. I think we can get all that stuff back. So leather and some rope. That's cool. A nice little tutorial just to get you used to the bits and bobs. You see there's flies around the body, so I'm guessing like the enemies will deteriorate. Music is very like, combat is urgent. It's imminent. I mean, they could have that like nicely kind of blended a bit nicer together from one to the next. It's pretty sharp going to combat and then going back to little piano Minecraft music. I've got no issues with that. It's quite interesting. I've not had this before in a game. The lighter, and it's actually realistic. This isn't a bad thing. You have to hold the left click. I mean, it's very bright as well. You actually see a bit of the light box when you let it fade as well. See that? But yeah, pretty nice little touch there. So that it's not just the fact of like, oh, let's just hold the lighter out on the left hand, like on our right hand, while we do other bits. And I guess the nice thing with this is that because it's like the sea, they can kind of just say, well, stuff respawns on the beach because it's like the sea bringing in more wood and debris, that kind of stuff. So can we make, so you can use shift as well to change the height. So for instance, if we wanted to put like that down, and then you can hold shift, mouse wheel, and put things up where you want. We're just going to want to try that with some steps. You're like shift and left click, and then boom, there we go. And ideally, I guess we make a campfire. Oh, you need one free slot as well. And then same with that as well. So I'm hoping we can just drop some stuff. Moment of truth. Let's drop an axe for the time being. And the hammer, because we can get both of those back if we need to. I'm hoping that will let us craft 6 planks instantly. Oh, you get... Oh, it tells you how many planks. I got 18 planks. Okay. We're going to use them. Craft 1 workbench. Got an achievement for that. I guess we're going to, press 5, and then we can shift and mouse wheel to rotate. And it seems like you can just freely place it, which is quite nice. Doesn't seem to snap, though. It's going to be a little bit wonky, to be fair, but I'm going to just put it, because it doesn't give you the finer degrees. I'm going to put that there. It's definitely wonky, but is what it is. Open the workbench. We can now access loads of stuff, like a wall torch, 4 nails. Might be worth doing, though. But loads of stuff in here, actually. Make a spear, Geiger counter from scratch, bone knife, pipe. Got your weapons. You got handmade pistols and grenades, harpoons. A little bit like you can see the rust element here, but a little bit sunken land as well here, isn't it? Sandals. We can put jackets and shorts. Backpack. Get some more cloth. Ammo. And we've got the base itself, so you can have like a table. Planters, anvils for repairing things. Standing torch. I'll make one of them so that we can then that there, like that. There we go. That's pretty good. Can we? I think we can. Doesn't seem like we can pick this up. But pick up. Lovely. But we don't have the inventory for it, so we can drop that, pick that up, and then we can try and place it with some light. It's a little bit... It's going to be a little bit wonky, but this will be a little bit more tucked in wonkiness, at least. That's all good. Speaking of that, we want to have a look. You can build inflatable rafts, wooden rafts, all got like levels to them as well. I think levels are just indicating like the tier rather than like, oh, you need to be level 5 to build it. But maybe some tarpaulin, and some duct tape. No medical stuff, and then nails, fuel, planks, powder. It's the same cost. 1 wood gives 3 planks, so it's not like a benefit or anything. Okay. See cloth with rope as well. And a fishing rod. We need a fishing float. Did it give us one? I'm trying to think, is the wooden table the equivalent? Is that where you store stuff? A water catcher, we need a tarpaulin for that. Different size rafts. Spinning wheel to make rope. Okay. We need duct tape for that. Handmade shotgun. Traps. Furnace. You can smelt ore with that. I love that there's a helicopter. Storage chest. We need more nails for that. Is there a small storage chest? Like if we were to do storage chest. The name large storage chest indicates that there would be a small storage chest. There we go, storage. So I need 8 nails though. How do we make nails? I'm going to be making the most out of these searching. 4 nails from that. But it doesn't mix them. The player crafting is its own separate search list. So you can't make a storage chest, a normal storage chest, from a workbench. Something I would change with that. I think when you're at the workbench, I would just show all the crafting list as one thing, not mixed. And then when you're away from the crafting bench, just show the player list. Like it's literally that simple. There we go. Let's get our storage and we'll put a little box here as well. And that can fit quite a lot in, to be fair. So we can actually probably pick these up now. We've got sulfur. Put that there. We've got some stone. Spring. Keep some of this on us. We've got some leather and rope. Batteries. Getting somewhere now. Harpoon spear. We can make it. It's going to be one that we're going to throw. Or shoot from the harpoon, probably. I'd imagine. And these you need like weapon fragments to make them. So it's not just a case of like, oh, you could farm a load of materials, just get them. You're going to need to go and find some bits first of all, I think. Let's have a look. Trying to think. The wrench. I don't know if the wrench is a weapon or something we'd make from for other stuff. You can make some jeans on the desert island. I guess this is going to be stuff for like maybe when the weather changes and you need to stay warm. Backpack is very tempting. So is the knife. I think the knife's going to be important. You can make an iron spear. It's a throwable weapon. Flashlight, you need a chip. Oh no. Or hunger. Okay. That's the notification. Like how the watch tells us that. You can kind of see. You can kind of see how fast you're moving. There's no way we're running. Wait. That doesn't feel like we're running 40 miles per hour, but there you go. Maybe. I don't know. Lightning quick. Trying to think what kind of things we need. There's lockpicks as well. Campfire we can craft. That's fine. We might need to cook. I don't know where we're going to get the fishing float from. We need a bone. So I think a good thing would be... Oh, the tarpaulin comes from duct tape. Duct tape comes from animal fat. So yeah, we need to go hunting. Small backpack. Let's get a knife. And a backpack. You can actually craft quite a lot yourself, which is quite nice. Level 2 hammer. Oh, that's a hammer more for like melee rather than anything else. Canopy. Protects against the sun. You can make a small little wooden raft ourselves as well. Okay. Let's equip our backpack. That gives us 10 extra slots, which is great. And we're going to put the building hammer in here. I'm actually going to put most of this in here for now. We're just going to put that there because we can put the fire down. Okay. So bright. It's like blurring my vision. Wait, no. That's because we're hungry. That's because we're hungry. I was like, yes, I know I'm hungry, and then proceeded to not do anything about it. That's fine. Guess it up a little bit. What I would love is for there to be some like custom difficulties so that you can like keep some stuff normal, but like slow down the food and water. Handmade shotgun, metal pickaxes. So it's quite a cool little list of stuff here, really. Laid out quite nicely as well. Get to kind of see everything. No tech tree or anything. There is a skill tree. Obviously fortitude. Probably going to focus on this all temperature, resist, and oxygen. I'd like to see this expanded a bit more. We're probably going to focus on this one. So we've got a hole to activate it. Hunger speed decreased. I guess the vitamins is to make sure that you... It costs 2 as well. Make sure that you get like a balanced diet, which the coconuts are fine with, I guess. Coconuts have spoken. They are fine with it. And yeah, it's just a one-time skill point, so you don't need to like... You can't put it in further. I imagine they might upgrade this and you have like hunger plus, like they've got damage resist plus, hunger plus, thirst plus. You can increase your damage, your swim speed. This kind of stuff is all kind of positive here. And then your fortitude is like your oxygen and your sprinting. Pretty much your stamina bar with a bit of temperature thrown in. Yeah, might be somewhere where you can swim to that island. We might try that. I want to try and get a bed. Now the bed is player made thing, apparently. Yep, it's a player made thing. So bed. How many palm leaves, wooden planks, and sticks? We actually have loads of logs to make planks, and we have loads of sticks. So we just need some palm trees. It did drop. Chop, 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 chop. And then also get some coconuts, very nutritious food at the same time, which is good. I guess we want to keep that as our lighter for now. And I wonder... Oh, banana. There we go. Where was our boar? Wonder if he's like decomposed already. There's the... He was round here, wasn't he? Might have despawned. Low hunger. I know. Right, let's go a couple more of these now. Very nice and easy to just grab. Some coconuts to begin with. There we go. And seems like you get 3 to 4 XP per swing. Okay. Get some of that palm tree stuff as well. I like it so far. It's got stuff trying to kill you. It's got a diegetic kind of system. It has, if you press tab, the whole kind of stuff here as well, but you know, telling you through the watch. I kind of like the games when they do that system. At the same time, low durability can't be used, so it doesn't break. So that's what the anvil's for, so you can repair. So it's quite a nice quality of life as well. So if we were really attached to it, and we could be like, oh, we're going to keep that there, but doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, you can't even put it. Okay, so you can only just discard it, I guess. If you wanted to. It's Fair enough. But yeah, it doesn't have the system like you get in the forest where you have that, I was gonna say complicated crafting system. It's not complicated, but you know, where it's like, oh, everything opens up and then you gotta guess to put stuff together. I like that. I just don't like that all the time. And so I quite like that here you don't really have to worry about that. Crafting from chests would be nice. That is a request I always have, in fairness, though, for every game that I play. Stacks of 50, apparently. We've got some bananas. It's all good as well. Some scrap. Some leftover cloth. But pretty much, as long as there's trees around, you'll get enough coconuts just to kind of sustain your food and thirst. So early game is quite straightforward. I say early game like I've been to the late game, but you know what I mean, like you're not super struggling for nutrition at the beginning. And I think visually it looks okay. I think it's animations more than anything. Like you know, there's room to improve with the trees falling. There's stuff that you can do there on that side of things to make those a bit better. I don't know if a snake charging onto the beach and into the sea to like come after you is what you deem as realistic, but that's there as well. I like that it seems like you get a little bit of everything as well from the rocks. Like it's not just stone, you get a little bit of sulfur and iron as well. So again, quite nice in a way that your time's being respected. You kind of pick it all up as you go. Okay. Chopping all this. Some more palm leaves. There we go. Need to find the enemy ready so we can get some meat. Yeah, that should be what we need there. Let's grab some of this so we can bed wood planks. That's what we need. So planks. I like that there's a search on it. I think we'll make 15 planks and we'll go to bed. We'll craft that and we can literally then place our bed. Grid system would be nice. That lets you sleep. So until the character is fully restored, so fatigue is reduced where you sleep. So you can press R to get up because we don't need to worry about that right now, but at least we've got a way of lowering the fatigue, which is quite generous. We were up for quite a while, to be fair, but at night we'll go to sleep. It seems like there's like an echo of footsteps because it's me moving, but then I hear me moving, if that makes sense. So yeah, it seems like from a nutrition point of view, we are A-okay. Oh, well, that's cool with the rain. Cozy, to be honest. And we could make a furnace on that side of things, but need a little bit more. So you got your weapons, which are all fine. And clothing. Need some more cloth for that. Primitive fish trap. A bit more rope. Okay. cloth from rope. So, just trying to have a little flick through. Little dummy combat training. Spinning wheel is definitely going to be something we're going to want. Same with the water catch, probably. Totem. Oh, you can set a respawn point on this one. You need a skull to do so. And you got small or a big planter, basically. Wooden table. Craft that. Not sure if the wooden table actually does anything, but I'm just, you know, curious at this point. Is it just a place for storage? It is just a place for storage. Fair enough. I'm more like a shelf unit anyway, isn't it? But yeah, that's that. And you can make some more clothes here. Handmade weapons. I don't know if there'll be like actual weapons we can find as well. Seems like the furnace is going to make scrap metal, or it's going to make powder. It's going to make those two things. Machete could be useful. Yeah, what do we need for that spinning wheel? Duct tape. And what do we need for duct tape? Animal fat. Somehow that all pulls together. Let's grab. Oh, fell that way. I think I mentioned this. I hold it to this standard for a lot of games, but I think Icarus is still one of my favorite games when it comes to chopping of trees and just how it handles it. I think Valheim was pretty close as well. They have the physics where they collapse other trees, but they also fall, and then you've got to like actually strip them yourself and chop them into pieces, and then you can chop them into pieces again. And I get that can be a bit arduous, but I like the realism of that in those games. Whereas with these, when it does this and it breaks into one place, I'm like, just, if you're gonna do that, just put it in my inventory rather than me having to let the log fall on the floor and I gotta chop the log again, but then just put it all in my inventory rather than me having to pick it up. But it's very simple. It's just like hit on contact. It's not like voxel based or anything, you know. Icarus and those types of games are approaching these kind of things a little bit in a different manner. Again, considering this is made by a solo dev called Anton, and he made this all on his own. That's pretty impressive. Like, I don't know, systems and everything that work in here. There's a nice amount of crafting stuff. Like I said, at the time of recording, I don't know how much this is going to be. Obviously, you guys will have the Steam link in the description below, so you can check it out on Steam and see what that price is. But at the time, I don't know if it either wasn't disclosed or it just wasn't decided yet on in terms of the early access price. But I'd be surprised. I don't know how much the game is here yet. I'd be surprised if this is over 15 quid though, $20. I think I probably think it would come in a little bit under. Not because of quality, just because there's a lot of these kind of castaway early access survival games. So I think if you want people in, you don't want the price to be too high at the beginning. And that is kind of what you're doing with the early access pricing, isn't it? You're kind of trading off, you know, more revenue for getting more people to trust and test your game and give you feedback to then improve the game. And then as you develop it further, you can then increase the price of it at each point. But I think I said that's where I put it at the moment, just on the initial impressions, is that kind of around that 10 to 15 pound, $15 to $20 a mark. We need to find animal fat, really, and a bone. So we need to go hunting. We need to be prepared for the fact that we might not make it home. We've got loads of wood. I mean, arguably, I'm not one to really complain about it, but arguably might need to nerf. Might need to nerf how much wood you get, because we've got a load. I'm chopping trees for coconuts. I'm not chopping trees for wood. We are not the same. But yeah, we've got. Okay, so those are stacked to 25. Oh no, what have I done? Can we afford storage? Wait, nails. Scrap metal. We have scrap metal. We do. It's all very straightforward. It would be nice if you could craft from your chest around your base. And like I said, having the crafting trees the same would go a long way as well. Like, there's no need for them to be separate. Boarding already. Can we put stuff on? No, so that's a shame as well. That would be cool to have, so you could actually like have this as like a storage thing. All good. Some bananas. Okay. Do you think this is rubber? Can we... It doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, tutorial's very much wanting us to fight some stuff. I think we don't really have... Should have built a spear really, shouldn't I? Let's... What weapons can we make? Stone spear. That could work. Yeah, stone spear. Let's do that. So let's get some stone and wood. Obviously, we need more wood. I now don't have enough wood. There we go. Stone spear. Craft. Hoping I can still use this as... Yeah, it seems like... Oh yeah, right click will throw it. Not going to want to do that. We're going to be using ours as a stabby. See some of this stuff's now coming back. I'm guessing the boar will come back as well. Impressive so far. Like I said, reminds me of Project Castaway, just without the story. Like Project Castaway is the want us to like get the codes and follow the... I only played a little bit of it, but there was like bits that you had to like do, wasn't there? Like find and gather. We're just going to kite the enemy here. There we go. Use the knife to cut. Let's do that. I don't know if it's hitting him right or... I haven't got anything from him. I mean, it is going down in durability. I'm not getting anything personally. I'm not too sure with that one. Might swim to another island. Is there? Oh, hang on. Artifacts. We can read an old sandal. Okay, I take it back. So we found some stuff. These are one of our artifacts. Letters, and there are quests. Obviously, we get XP and survivor points for doing these. I was wondering if there's like a little cave in here. Oh. Oh, that's a... Can't disarm that, but that is a trap. Lure something into it, maybe. Yeah, someone else has been here then. At some point. All that with the birds there, the dragonflies even. So when you have the context of this being a solo dev project, it is pretty impressive. This is where we woke up. Let's go this way because we kind of got scared off by the snake, but it might be all good over here. Stuff there. Let's have a look as well. Is it as scary as it seems? Stuff that sticks underwater. The other stuff we can pick up? At the moment doesn't look like it. We can climb onto this rock though. It's not going to be like Last Caretaker where we can loot the boy. It was quite nice underwater. Details, not just like blank. Wait, what? There's something in the water? Another water snake. Okay, we got some aloe vera. Oh, the bird just super jumped. It was super effective. Okay. I don't actually know if you can break it with these. My axe is gonna die soon anyway. AFL Logistics. Oh yeah, this one needs a lockpick, which we could probably craft. It's not on us right now, but we need some scrap metal. There's some missing stuff. There's not a lot of like. There's a lot of. No, it's wood and stone, but it's not rock and stone. There's not a lot of scrap metal we can do. Break that up. There's no feedback because you do lose durability. But there's no feedback of whether it's like working or not. Can't open this one. Okay. So ideally, you need a little bit more wildlife or a higher spawn, because the boar was probably my best bet, but he despawned after killing him. It's quite nice though, from a game point of view. Little bits to work out, I think, here and there though. What time is it? Oh, it's getting late. Be dark soon. We need to make a new axe. Yeah, we are hungry. That doesn't look that far. Fairly confident I won't get eaten. Wait, what? Wait, are they? Oh, they're sea urchins. That's so cool. I thought it was little bits of seaweed. This is why I'd die. This is why I'd die. Oh no. On a castaway on a desert island, because yeah, barefoot walking on sea urchins. Game over for us, isn't it? So is that, yeah, so it's just a heal. It's not a like doing bleeds and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of stuff they could always add in the future, but just adds HP basically. So if we grab some stone and some wood, we go to craft stone axe. Oh, that's with sticks anyway, isn't it? And we could spend our rope and stuff to make a bow. We do have the cloth as well. You could craft the bow and then 14 arrows. Yeah, do that. And there we go. So right click to draw. That's how long you can hold it. It starts to like climb up. Put that in there. Banana seeds. Aloe vera does some food, to be fair. We just... Oh, that's so disgusting just to eat that. Look at the durability. Is that because of the storm? So the thatch roof's durability is going down, so we're going to need to maintain it. Hopefully with just sticks. Only 2. Yeah, looks like you need to be mindful of the storms. You have stuff there. Because I'm standing on it. Not sure about that. But yeah, we can sleep. And then we can choose how many hours to sleep. Just going to tick away with that. And then, yeah. %, 4%, 3%. There we go. It is 5 a.m. No fatigue. Food and water still not too bad. There we go. And then it seems like when you eat something, you get the seeds for it, like guaranteed, because I guess you're eating it, and so you're like picking out the seeds and keeping them. Which makes sense. What's the point of things like carpet? They're just decorative. Yeah, nice furniture. And you can see they've all got 1 second crafting time. You can imagine that in the future, they'll have stuff that will take different times for crafting. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit because we're like locked. We can't do the fishing because I didn't make the knife first. So we're kind of locked behind no more balls at the moment. I imagine there must be some sort of respawn counter, but I wanted it to be a little bit more lighter. It's a little lighter, isn't it? It's kind of in a storm, so... yeah. Can we save? Yeah, we can save at any point. We can create a new save as well. So we're just playing the solo, but playing co-op. I'm guessing you can save 2, but it's the host that holds the save. Right, we're going to avoid the sea urchins. I hope we don't get... so thankfully you can swim unlimited. It's almost better not knowing, isn't it? So yeah, you're not going to drown from being out on the water, which is fine. You certainly would be wary. They've got quite a good representation of it. Have you ever been underwater and tried to open your eyes? Like, you can't see especially in salt water. You really can't see shit. In movies and stuff, when they show people like looking underwater, I'm like with just their bare eyes, I'm like, how are you doing that? And we can use a little sprint to burst up here. There's some massive trees over here. Very different biome. Bit more verticality on this one, maybe. Don't know if there's anything up on the little hills and stuff, but there's like a little small island over there too. I said I'm not 100% sure if this is procedurally generated or if they're all handcrafted, but we've explored a new island. We just got a reward for discovering that, apparently. What was our journal? What was our reward? Not sure. Pattern back. Got an achievement. Right. Ideally... oh, look at that. Flowers. You'd be tired after that. That's quite a long swim. I'd be tired after that. I think probably with an axe, like a better metal axe or something, you'd be able to break these down. I think what would be really cool is to have like the boxes have kind of like a health bar, like a visual like starts breaking apart, so that you can see that yes, I am actually breaking this. It's working. I'm not just losing durability for the sake of it. I haven't come here just to chop trees, but I've kind of come here to try and see if we can get some coconuts. There you go, there's coconut, and another coconut. That's great, didn't really need to bring my builder's hammer. I feel like the core loop is actually quite nice. It's here, which is good. I think I want to see a bit more variation, a bit more of what you can do and need to do. I appreciate. I'm also hunting for an animal, so I can progress with animal fat and bones. Seems like I don't know if the Komodo just bugged, or the Komodo and the snake instantly had flies around them, where the boar I don't think did. Oh, take it back. Bit of story then, maybe. Not the only ones here. Spoke too soon before. There are other people. Well, there were other people. Yeah, we've got a Geiger counter. This is going to be radiation. Solar panel. Honestly, I'd just move in here if we could. Already got shelter. There is a letter. I'll open this so you guys can read it easier as well. Day? What day? I've lost track. Here there's only the sun, scorching by day, and the moon shining just as bright by night. My name is Jack Dawson. I'm a biologist and researcher. I came here alone, brought gear, journals, a satellite phone, supply of food. I plan to spend a month in isolation, studying the island's flora and fauna. This place wasn't on any map. It seemed perfect, untouched, and alive. And I found it. The island. Just like in the books. White sands, dense jungle, birds I've never heard before. The first days were like a dream. I catalogued plants, took photos, imagined how I'd publish everything. Then came the rain. 3 days non-stop. A hurricane. My equipment was wrecked. GPS soaked through, solar panels molded. The signal gone. I tried to fix the radio, lit signal fires on the ridge. But the sky here is lazy. No planes, no ships. Fresh water is scarce. Coconuts help, but they're harder to get each day. The jungle is full of life, but none of it willing to share. I tried eating a lizard, and I threw up for half a day. Never again. Some nights I hear footsteps or rustling, but I never see anyone. It could be animals, could be just my mind. No! No! It's not my mind! I'm getting attacked by a lizard! So I'm guessing, based on that, oh no, there we go, we got some leather. Okay, it was just my other Komodo that was bugged. Oh, amazing. Okay, we probably don't want to eat the lizard meat, but yeah. Let's pick that back up. I caught myself on coral while diving. The wound won't heal, it's getting worse. I think I've caught something unknown. Tried every medicine I had, but nothing worked. Came here to study life, but I found only oblivion. I should never have come alone. Or come at all. Okay, so that's cool. There's a little bit of mystery in story then. We've got, oh, loads of nice loot here. Okay, some fuel. There's some weapon fragments. Some advanced stuff. We've also got a GPS device. Gaming. GPS gaming. Nice. That's quite cool, isn't it? It's got a torch on it. I don't know. It briefly had a torch on it. Oh, he died. Here he is. He didn't make it. He just pulled his cap over himself and then rotted away, but his short stayed on immaculately. Like that. Another lighter. Some leather boots. We're actually barefoot, so these will give us some protection, but less sun protection. Give us armor. Just like a trade-off, isn't it? Of like getting too hot, I guess. Some stuff there as well. Okay. Can't take his skull. Yeah, I have no shame, guys. I have no shame. No, okay. That's pretty cool, though. That's a cool find. Look how the Komodo dragon thing just waltzed on in. One thing I feel... Oh, R to toggle flashlight. There we go. That's pretty cool. One thing I do feel like it needs that it doesn't have is like being able to like chop up the leaves and stuff to get, you know, and make twine and rope and that kind of stuff. A massive tree here, which don't know if you can chop that or not, but like something different on each island. They're all quite unique. Like a crashed cruise ship over there. A little raft is gonna like open up so much to like explore in this game. Like I said, you can kind of see on the GPS. That's over in that direction. There's the ship. And the island just next to it. A few ships were correct on that. Cool. Some more of that. So I'd say like it's more animal scarcity than anything. The resource scarcity isn't really a thing. It's quite generous at the moment. Arguably, you'd say maybe too much. Not really in a bad way. It definitely feels a bit like more like sunken land in the fact that you can just get a load of resources quite quickly, which is quite good. But then trying to find like a boar and stuff like that is a bit difficult. Although we do have, like, so we got some leather. We got some meat. Doesn't say lizard meat, like, so no distinction. And then we got a bone as well. Just got a flare. Don't know what that would do for us. Then we got some fuel for engines and crafting. Where is it? This guy's actually like hard to hit. I need him to like come out. He's come out onto the sand. Where I can see him. Okay, I'm kind of like off target a little. Oh, I don't know. There we go. It's kind of like straight down. Oh no, he bit me. Oh no. Health is actually getting quite low. Let's say use knife to cut. If he stopped rolling away. Keep roll and roll and roll and roll. I can't hit anything though, to be fair. So probably need to learn some more bandages. There's definitely some stuff you could have in terms of like unlocking recipes maybe, but then I kind of like that. Yeah, if you don't know how you're making a bandage, you're not going to find out anytime soon, are you? I don't know if this is like intended. Oh no, there's something in there. Some rocks in there. It's kind of like hollowed out. There's like a little grotto in there. Where is it? I have no idea where it is. That's the problem. There's the grotto. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Okay, yeah. Big old spider. And so there's a little bit of stuff in here, a little bit there as well. Not too much though. I mean, there's stuff that you could do with this, like, you know, maybe someone tried to climb or someone died in here and there's like a dead body with blood and stuff, and you know, you got like a boar or something like that in there. Definitely some solid like bones here in the game already. Very sudden with the combat music. To the point that it's like more anxiety inducing because you're like, I can't see it. Oh, it's a fucking snake. Definitely got that tropical island feel. Not another snake. But very interesting. I might check this out further with another episode. Conscious that we've been playing this for a little bit now. Oh, what's that? That's a balloon. There we go. I think we needed that for a harpoon, didn't we? Let me know if you'd like to see more. Let's see what is out there. Little container. If we can, we can loot these. Can. Nothing in that one though. Quite nicely detailed, really. I think at the moment. Oh shit! What is it? What is that? Oh, I'm drowning. That's what that is. Death. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing well from a healthy point of view. Always forget about that. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to the some aloe vera. Our inventory's full though. Let me drop something that we got loads of lighters. They don't seem to have a fuel either. I don't know why there's aloe vera in the water, but aloe vera is quite nice. Quite a nice find as well, grabbing the GPS, and we got the Geiger counter. So I'm guessing it's not procedurally generated, unless that island just has a chance to spawn wherever. Some powder and some rope there as well. What I didn't do, which I should have done on my watch. I think this was where we came in. But I think our island is there, isn't it? That's our house there. Oh god, I'm standing on something. I think that's our hut right there. Yeah, 28% before we die. Okay. All good. Let's head back. But yeah, I'm guessing the durability seemed a little bit fast. A little bit fast on the tools, but they are stone tools, so I do kind of forgive the game a little bit for that. It'll be interesting to see as we get better stuff. But especially on the thatch building, I'm guessing it's a little bit of the lore with the letter that this is meant to be kind of like very hurricaney, very stormy. And that's why our durability of that is going down. So presumably as you build better quality structure, like you upgrade the stuff to wood, it'll last longer, it's got more durability, won't break as fast. But I like that system. I think that's pretty good. Just maybe, like I said, a tad bit faster. I think some custom difficulty, like sliders for like durability, food, hunger, like thirst, all that kind of stuff would be great. But it's pretty good first impression And I'd say it's a little bit of jank with the animations, but for the most part, I think it's very impressive. I think it's just a thing of like you could have way more like scrap and like things to like explore underwater and give yourself like scuba diving gear. Like, you know, maybe you can find some of that stuff. Oxygen tanks, you can spend longer underwater. Obviously being able to kind of build and expand, and like I said, a whole different dynamic when you're playing with someone else, because then you can both go off and gather things, come back. I think our entire house is gone. It was literally here. That's our broken stash. That's because the durability of the foundation broke. So you want a really strong No! Oh, it's because I looked into them. No. Should have saved. I saved before I went over. I'm going to save on a separate file. If it lets me. There we go. I'm going to save on a separate file. I'm going to think about whether we respawn and we relive those 19 minutes, or we just pick up where we left off and just crack on. We did have some decent stuff there. Yeah, this is the bit where this is a little bit like an MMO, like June or something, where you log off in your house, you come back and your house is gone. Shouldn't be that destroyed. Like, you'd expect some wreckage and some stuff there, but I guess because the foundation broke, it wouldn't let me repair the foundation, to be fair. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but yeah, word of warning there. But at the same time, I'm not too devastated, because how it works with the game is it's very... Let me make the fishing float now. It's very forgiving in a way. Like, it's very generous with the resources, so you've got that as an option. But let me know if you'd like to see how we recover in a second episode of this. And this has been Away from Life. Hope you enjoy it. As always, the Steam page is linked in the description below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching and interacting and all that kind of stuff. I enjoyed it overall. I'm a little bit sad about my house, to be honest, but early access, I think there's a little bit of balancing to be done with the durability for sure, and maybe make it so it's not as punishing with that. I don't know, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.